Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got something that we're going to be working on the Svartpilen, and I'll just say this: I purchased this thing over a month ago, and it finally got here, and I'm going to show you why. So check this out. So, as you can see, this came from Slovenia, which I believe is over in Russia somewhere. I'm not sure. Somebody will correct me down in the comments as always. And yeah, they market this thing on Facebook Marketplace like crazy, and they advertise 10 to 15 days to get to you. That is not the case. Do not believe that. I don't know why it took so long or what the deal is, but they really need to work on their logistics. However, the product got really good reviews. So let's open it up and I'll show you what we got. I normally don't advertise for companies that have these shipping issues and logistic issues. However, it is part of the Svartpilen series, so I'm just going to show you what I find out. Anyways, this is a smart turn brake module. This is very similar to the brake free module that you wear on a helmet. It's a deceleration brake activator. So basically what you end up doing is putting this on your brake light or your tail light on your motorcycle, and you can activate it to flash once when you decelerate, or flash 3 times depending on the direction that you put this in the bike. So basically, I believe if you face it up inside the bike, it'll flash once when you decelerate, and if you flip it over, it'll flash 3 times. So anyhow, this is a pretty simple install. However, I don't think that there is a color chart on here for a Husqvarna or a KTM, which would theoretically be the correct colors. So we're gonna have to do some investigating into the Svartpilen and figure out what wires connect to what on here. But anyhow, let's get started on that. I think we'll start with taking the seat off. I brought Blu-ray outside today to enjoy the cooler weather. So if you hear him talking in the background, that's just my bird. Just making you aware. And it might be loud at times. Okay, now we need to figure out where the brake light is at. Looks like there's a plastic panel here. Oh, it looks like I can tilt this fuse panel up and get to it, so we'll do that. Here we go. Well, this is not ideal. We could definitely get to the brake light. I believe this is the cable right here. Connector. It's right here. Let me get you guys a better shot. Now we need to just figure out what is what on that wiring harness there. So I'm going to guess that this black and yellow wire might be ground. Boy, this is hard with limited space here. Okay. So we'll try to reference that as ground. And then we should have power and brake. Those are the only other two things on there. Let's turn the bike on. Okay, so yes, that black and yellow is ground. And so we have running power, which is on the brown wire, and I believe the blue wire would be brake. Let's see here. Yep. So the blue wire is brake, the brown wire is constant power, and the black and yellow is your ground. So I'm going to attempt to disconnect this. Okay. And I just want to go out on a limb and say I hate vampire clips. In the past, I've had nothing but problems with these things, but these are the 3M ones, it looks like, so they might be a little bit better quality. However, I still say that I absolutely hate them. We are going to use them though, because they came with the kit, and that's how you're supposed to install it, all that good stuff. So I'm going to trim back a little bit of the shielding, or the shrink tube, or the heat wrap, or whatever you want to call it. Just enough so I can get those on there without fighting with the wires. And then you're just basically going to squeeze these vampire clips onto all three of the wires. Basically squeeze them until you can get them to latch shut. Okay, now that we got these stupid things on here, I'm gonna look at the instructions here, and it says that the ground wire is black. So we're gonna go black and black to yellow. So black to yellow on the Svartpilen and black on the ST2. And then we've got power, which was coming off of the brown wire. We're taking the red and the violet, and that's going into the brown or the orange, depending on how you see that. It's more brown to me, or tan. And then of course the signal wire, which is gray, will go to blue. Now, let's get this plug back together if I can reach my fingers down here. So when I turn the bike on now, the brake light should flash once, letting me know that it's hooked up correctly. It works. It's set up properly. Let's do that again. You see that? Did you guys see that? So when I turn the bike on, the brake light should flash to show that this is hooked up correctly. And it does. So we've got this hooked up correctly. So now we just gotta shove all these wires in here, and then it's important to zip tie the module as level as possible with the arrow facing towards the front of the bike. So I don't know where the best location is going to be for this. I'm wondering if I should bring it inside this fuse area here through this little opening and then tie wrap it down to this existing tie wrap point right here. I think that's going to be best. So let's reroute these wires. Okay, I went back to underneath the fuse panel here because there's just really nowhere secure to mount it, and this is the frame of the bike right here, so I think I'm gonna tie wrap it to that and hopefully I can get this cover down. We're gonna find out. Oh, I got one of them in there. That was luck. Okay guys, I got them in there. There's a frame rail right here that you can go on either side of this bolt hole. You're gonna have to bend your tie wraps to get it around that frame rail though. So there you go guys, everything's hidden underneath there. You would never know it's on the bike. The only way to tell is by turning the bike on and you get that single flash. And like that, everything is back to normal. If you're interested in getting one of these systems, you can go to Google and look up ST2 systems, or I'll leave a link in the description. I just got a message from the owner, and he said that his US warehouse is back up and running, so that may mean their shipping time or logistic issues have been solved. But yeah, it is what it is. Finally got the module. Willow ordered one too. It came on the same day for her desert sled, so she's going to be installing one on that too. But it is anything you can do to add safety to your motorcycle riding is something that I'm going to be doing. I'm big on safety and doing things the right way. I've been hurt enough in my life to know that safety gear is really important, and it just makes me cringe when I see people out on the streets on a bike in t-shirt and shorts. I just, I don't know. I couldn't do it, I guess. But of course, that's always my opinion, and everybody wants to do whatever they're gonna do. So, but other than that, I think that's probably gonna be it for this episode, guys. You're gonna want to stay tuned. We got a upcoming episode on the this area right here. There might be something coming up. I think you're gonna like it, and it's probably the first one I've seen on YouTube in relation to a 401. So, but other than that, like, subscribe. If you found this helpful, please share it. I'm trying to get my channel up to 10,000 subs. I'm getting really close, and we really want to hit that number. So, but other than that, I hope you guys are staying safe, taking care of each other, and as always, I will catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.